Hey guys, it's Francesca and welcome back. Today I decided I would bring you guys along with me to get ready for the day. So I will be filming a get ready with me, but honestly, the process or the routine I take to get ready is a little bit more on the boring side, at least in my opinion. So I decided to spice it up a little. I will be reacting and answering your assumptions about me. So I woke up not long ago and I feel like I look like a train wreck right now. I'm just gonna get ready and get my day started. Oh my gosh, that is so bright. Okay, the lighting is not ideal, but it's okay. What I do first is I plug in my hair curler so I can do my hair. Bro, I cannot see through this camera viewfinder. Okay, so while that's heating up, I'm just gonna get dressed. Okay, so I'm just wearing this Los Angeles shirt and some jeans. Okay, so now in order to do my hair, I don't curl my whole hair, but these front pieces are shorter, so I just curl them back a little, so it's like, you know? So I just take this and kind of curl it like that. I hold it for a little bit, not too long so it doesn't burn, but you know. And then we get this little curl. I don't leave it like that. So I kind of brush it out to blend in with my other hair, and then it just naturally kind of goes like that. That's how I get that little wave. So I'm gonna do the other side too. Okay, so then this one comes out, brush it, and there. And then we get these little waves. This is kind of what I do and it actually works really well, so yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna answer these.
Bruh.
So now I'm gonna answer the assumptions while I do my makeup, which is the last part of my routine. Bella, really? So I have like a ton of screenshots from when I asked you guys for assumptions, so I'm just gonna go through the list. So I have like 3 main parts of my routine. First, I have concealer. I use the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Concealer in the shade Ivory, and I use a wet beauty blender to blend it in. The first assumption is you're taller than your mom. My mom is 5'7" and I'm like 5'6" and 3/4. I'm like barely on the edge of 5'7", so I wouldn't say I'm taller, but I'm like pretty much at her height. So the next assumption is you're a bit embarrassed by your old videos. Yes. All I have to say on that is please do not scroll past 2021 on our Francesca and Leah channel because it gets cringy.
I was like, why am I staring? Yes, that's why I'm staring.
We used to do a bunch of weird things on there.
No. No.
9, 10, 11 are the ages I'm like, can I delete them from my memory from YouTube? It's fine. We've moved on. So the next assumption is you're popular, and honestly, I would not say so. I'm at a new school right now, so barely anyone knows me. I barely know anyone, so like I know a handful of people, but would not say I'm popular. The next one is you're not innocent, you're savage. You got that right. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. Savage? I would not say I'm savage, but the next one is you don't go to school. I wish. Well, I honestly don't wish. I think school is a very important thing, but there are some days where I'm just like, can school not be a thing? I very much do go to school. I wouldn't say I'm the world's biggest fan of it. I wouldn't say I'm like, yo, waking up at 5 in the morning, let's go to school, let's go to school. No, it's not like that. Some days I just wish it was never a thing. So the next one is you get bad grades. I wouldn't say I have gotten bad grades, but overall my average grades, like tests and all the grades I do pretty decent, and my averages are like high A's, so I wouldn't say I do bad. I really try to keep up with good grades.
It's about drive, it's about power.
Next one is you and Leah barely get into arguments. If you have siblings, you know, it's never a day goes by that you're like, oh my gosh, I love you, you're my best friend. Like, there are sibling fights. It's never like serious, like, I want to punch you, like, I want you out of here, don't ever talk to me again. It's more like, you're chewing too loud, stop, it's annoying. Or this happens, Leah has this habit where she cracks her knuckles, her neck, her back every 5 seconds, and it gets on my last nerve. I have this weird pet peeve where I cannot listen to bones cracking. I don't know why. I hate it so much. She just does it all the time, so we always get into arguments about that. Like, I ask her to stop so many times, but she just doesn't. I get mad at her for that, but other than that, it's like sibling fights. Like, it's nothing serious. It's not like non-stop, it's just every now and then. Okay, the next one is you give me 2019 vibes. Honestly, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. I would honestly take that as a compliment because 2019 was a peak year. Like, I loved that year so much. It all went downhill after that, to be honest, but I wish I could go back to 2019. Like, I wake up wishing it was 2019. So I'm kind of happy that I give off that vibe. You know, it was a good year. So I finished my concealer. My main problem was my eye bags, so that's like the main part the concealer helps with. The next one is your parents are strict. They can be. With things, they certainly can be. They can be pretty laid back at times, but also kind of strict at times, so kind of like in the middle. The next one is you get annoyed easily. And honestly, I think I do. Like, I don't have patience for a lot of things. It's not like people I get annoyed by. It's like little things here and there that they do, or sometimes, especially Leah with her cracking her nose. What the heck is this? I'm gonna break the wand. And honestly, I get annoyed by other things too, so. You know, I'm trying to work on it, but it's kind of just in my blood. Like, it's not really like, I can just ignore it. So the next one is, I assume that you're a Swiftie. Yes, how did you know? Like, okay, it's honestly not a big secret. I once even dressed up as her. Like, my aunt dared me and my cousin to dress up as celebrities, and she chose Taylor Swift for me, and I dressed up like her.
Now we got bad blood. Hey!
Yes, I love Taylor Swift. Like, I'm obsessed with her. Like, I love her music. I love her. And now I'm doing my mascara, and I'm trying to focus. So I also use L'Oreal for this. It's the telescopic waterproof mascara, so yeah. Okay, the next one is you're not a real blonde. I honestly get that a lot, and I don't know. I am a real blonde though, so I have like kind of pictures from when I was a baby.
Girl, you know I want your love, your love.
I love having blonde hair, to be honest. Like, I feel like dark hair would not suit me at all, so I'm kind of happy that I'm blonde. Oh, I can never do my bottom lashes. They turn out atrocious, but it's fine. Next one is you are obsessed with mascara. How did you know? Yeah, I mean, isn't it obvious? Like, mascara is like the second main part of my makeup routine. So far we got concealer and mascara. So I wouldn't say like I'm obsessed, but I use it pretty much every day for a couple months now, so. I hate when that happens. Oh my god. I stick the wand in my eye and then I blink, like my reflex like blinks like really fast, and I get it all over. No, it's fine. Easy fix, right? So next I pretty much curl my eyelashes, but I kind of wait for it to dry so it doesn't stick to the curler. So while I do that, this isn't really makeup, it's just an eyebrow serum. I put on this like clear serum thing just to brush through them and just so they kind of grow a bit. So that's what I do while I wait for it to dry. And next assumption is that you have a boyfriend. I do not. I feel like that's a very awkward question to answer, but I actually don't, which I don't know why I said I actually don't. Like, it's not a surprise that I don't have a boyfriend. Like, I'm 13 and I know a lot of people on my age date, but I just feel like personally, like, I'm not ready for that. I'm a bit young in my opinion, so let's just hope my eyelashes don't get stuck to this curler, because that always happens. They didn't. Okay, so I got one curled. Let's do the next one so they match. The next one is you hate math. Honestly, if you said this like a year or two ago, I would have been like, absolutely, I hate math. I used to have to go to tutoring because I sucked at it, but I don't know, this year I got like pretty good at it. Like, math is like my best class right now. I don't know what happened, and it's actually easy and fun for me. I feel like numbers just click in my head, so I'm actually doing good in that subject this year. So the next one is your dream job is being a news anchor, which I think I've said I wanted to be a news anchor before, but I don't really anymore. Like, I was so used to doing YouTube, so I'm like, yeah, my job is gonna be I'm gonna go on TV, you know? But now it's honestly like I really switched over and I really want to work in the medical field. So my dream job is actually to be a psychiatrist. So the next one is you're jealous of Leah. I wouldn't say I'm like super jealous. Like, I wake up and like, oh, I want to be Leah. I don't know, she's like a really good dancer. She can do this and that. Like, I'm jealous of certain things, but not of her in general, if that makes sense. Like, I'm lucky to know her and live with her and have her as my sister, but I'm not constantly jealous of her. So the last part of my makeup routine, like, I did the concealer, mascara, and I'm just gonna go in with highlighter. I don't even know, like, I got this from Target, like, it's some random brand called Boss Babe. So I feel like a beauty influencer. Like, I'm like, yeah, so I got this from this, like, it's a Boss Babe. I go in with this color, this shade, Spotlight, like,
And dip into the shade literally.
No, I could never. I'm like so bad at makeup. I don't even use a brush for this. I just go in with my finger, the end of my finger, and put it in the corners of my eye. Like I literally just stamp it like that. So I'm gonna do a few more, and I'm gonna go on with Carmex because my lips are really chapped at the moment. Okay, so the next one is your legs are so long.
They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue,
but my legs were too long. Yeah, not really. I feel like my legs are just average length, like proportional to my height. Okay, so the next one is you swear off camera. Honestly, I don't swear on camera. I don't really swear off camera. Like, I feel like a lot of people is just in their vocabulary, which that's not a problem at all. Like, you do you, but I don't know. It's not just for me. Like, okay, so the next one is you get bullied because you're on YouTube. I remember in elementary school, we had that one intro, like, magic box, let's see what's inside. You know, like that one when we opened the little box. So, yeah, a lot of people would literally just go up to me and be like, singing that intro or talking about like other things on her channel. It became kind of a joke. I was really embarrassed because of that. Like, people would just come up to me like that and be like, magic box, let's see what's inside. And I was just like very uncomfortable. But yeah, I wouldn't say bullied, but it was just kind of a joke to people, so yeah. Okay, so I'm done getting ready for the day. Typically my makeup goes like way faster, but I was answering assumptions, so it kind of dragged on the process a bit. And I'm glad I had some to react to instead of just doing my makeup, because I feel like you guys would have gotten bored very easily. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Bye.